Get started. I'm going to heat my pans. What I'm going to do to save time is I'm going to heat both of these pans at the same time. I'm going to put them on medium-high, and we're going to drizzle a little bit of extra virgin olive oil in each one of these pans. And then to this pan, this is going to be my vegetable pan, I'm going to add diced carrots, celery, and onion. And this is the beginning of many Northern Italian dishes, where you start with the celery and the carrot and the onion, and they call these the sapori. So we put those in together, and oh, as soon as that hits the pan, that smells really good. You can already smell the garlic. And then in this other pan over here, we're going to put our 99% fat-free turkey. So this is really, really lean, and that's what you want. And the only little bit of oil that we have is just the olive oil, and there won't be any turkey fat in this, which is really nice, and that's what keeps it figure friendly. Okay, so here I'm sautéing my veggies and my turkey meat at the same time, getting everything nice and brown. Now actually what you could do, you could cook the vegetables or the turkey meat in a big pot, and then you could put everything into that same pot once everything's cooked. Here I have 2 pans, and then I'm going to have a third pot. So if you wanted to have less to wash, you could do it that way too. All about having less work to do, right? At the end of the day, and still having a wonderful, delicious meal to enjoy with your friends and family. Now here's another trick I have. What I do is I put very, very little olive oil in this pan. I put about a tablespoon. And how I get more moisture out of these vegetables is I add salt. And whenever you add salt to anything, vegetables, they release their juices. So I'm going to have the olive oil, and then I'm going to have the juices of the vegetables. And that's all going to help cook these veggies without adding any additional oil. All about keeping it healthy and keeping those wonderful flavors in this traditional Venetian lasagna. I'm going to add a little pepper. A little pepper to both of these guys. There you go. Nice and abundant pepper. And actually I didn't put any salt over here, so I'm going to salt this. Every layer should have salt and pepper, so the final product has just the right amount. Okay, I'm going to keep cooking these two, and when they're all cooked down, I will get back to you and show you the rest of this recipe. Okay, here we are. Now if you want to take a look at this, see, this turkey is done. See how it's a little bit brown? And if you want to have it a little bit more crispy, you can add just a tiny bit of olive oil, but this is good like this, and you see how there's no grease in this pan, so this is what you want. And then over here, my vegetables are also done. And what we're going to do is we're going to put everything now in this pot. Now all these flavors are going to come together in this pot and form our Bolognese sauce. In goes turkey. Whoop. Get all that goodness off the bottom. Okay. Great. So now what we're going to do is we are going to add our tomato sauce. And you want to get a tomato sauce that doesn't have anything except tomatoes and salt. You don't want tomato sauces that have anything other than just those two ingredients. And I like this. This is organic tomato sauce, and you can get this at Costco. You can get a whole case of this for really inexpensive. So I'm going to put 3 cans of this in this pot, and then we're going to come back in a few minutes, and I'm going to show you how to put it all together. Okay, so I'm going to put 4 cans of this tomato sauce. Each one of these cans is 15 ounces. I'm going to mix that all together, all this wonderful goodness. And then I'm going to put, approximately, I would say, 2 cups. Yeah, about 2 cups of decent, drinkable red wine. Something that you would enjoy drinking. So you want to have something that you like the taste of, because it's going to be in your sauce. And of course, all the alcohol is going to evaporate off, but you still want to have that really nice flavor. And you can use a Merlot, you could use a Cabernet Sauvignon, you can use any red wine that you like. It doesn't matter, but because it's a red sauce, it's a good idea to use red wine. Good quality red wine. It doesn't have to be expensive, just something palatable. And then last but not least, you're going to add about a tablespoon of fresh rosemary. I grow rosemary in my backyard, and rosemary is a beautiful plant. It's so pretty, and it's so aromatic, and it grows like a weed, so you can grow rosemary anywhere. So fresh rosemary is a must in this. Gives it that woodsy, wonderful, wonderful flavor that you can taste in the background. Okay, so here's my Bolognese sauce. And what it's going to do is just going to simmer now for a little while. I'm going to put it down. I'm going to bring it kind of to a boil. So I've got it on medium-high. And then once I get it to a boil, I'm just going to bring it down to low. I'm going to put a top on it, and I'm just going to let it cook for about 30 minutes.